Hi guys, how are you? So when you first sign up with the MLS, you're going to have MLS Access, but I want to show you how you get it first. So what we'll do is we'll click on the email that you receive, which says your MLS listing updates. And then let's say I want to click on this house here. It gives me the information of how many bedrooms and rooms and the price and the address. When I actually click on the house, I'll get the details. It'll take you right to this page. I get to look at the pictures. So I can go like this into small pictures. And I have the ability here to click on large photo, in which case it will make it bigger. You can see the list price, where it is. You can see the remarks that they've given, all the kind of cool information about the house that they find to be the most valuable. Living area, it says what kind of heat zone. So this is pretty much everything you want to know about a house. And once you're here, there's a lot of things you can do. Let's say you hate the house. You're like, this house is not for us. You can delete it right away. You'll never see it again in your search. You can rate it. Rating it will kind of let me know what you think about it, but that's if you want to. You can leave feedback. You can type in something like, wow, nice kitchen. And that will come right to me. You can request a showing. By requesting a showing, it'll send me an email, and then I'll either get in contact with you after speaking with the list agent, or I'll talk to you first and see what your schedule's like. By doing that, you're communicating with me what you think about the property. So the best thing to do is delete it. If you are all set with that property, you have no interest whatsoever to look at it or anything, just delete it. If there's a price change, you won't see it. However, if you didn't like it now, you probably won't for a price change. So if there's a house that you're like, oh, if it was cheaper, I'd like it, just leave it. And then, you can keep an eye on it. If there's a price change, you would be able to see it. So here's an example. This one says price change. In order to see the property 674.9 shows price change. So if there's a price change, you'll get an email. It'll say price change. If it's active, meaning that it's on the market now, it'll say new or active. So what we're going to do now is click over to this button here, which is search results. That's everything in your search. So this has literally everything listed that I have in this search criteria, which is just all of Norwood. If you look here at the price, you can see price drops by the green button. And then if you go all the way over, you can actually see when it was received to you. So the newer ones being at the top, the older ones at the bottom. These little balloons are actually the open houses. So by clicking on the open house, you can actually see when the open house is. This is wonderful because you can just set up your day just off this one page. Now you can do the same thing here, like request a showing or delete right on this page. So if you see, for instance, this auction one, I'm just going to show you. So if I want, I can go right here and I can just delete it and then say, okay, boom, gone. I'm not ever going to see that again. It's pretty cool. Off market means they took it off the market. CTG means contingent. If it's contingent, unfortunately, it's probably not something you want to look at. It means there's an offer in place. It really is unlikely that it would, come off at that point. Off market typically says either it's sold or they removed it. So in this case, these have been sold. That's why it says off market. This one has been sold as well, or taken off market. So another thing you could do is you could do a quick MLS search. So if you click over here, you have the ability to just search your own. So I have no desire to look at Andover, but if I did, I could actually click on Andover, and then I could search for all the properties there, and it breaks it down for me right like that. So going back to my actual search results, if I click on any of these houses, I will get those same details. So definitely play around with this. The other thing you can do is a mortgage calculator. So if you want to type in the prop value, the down payment, which whatever it is, you're going to either put dollar amount or percent, the interest rate, whatever your loan officer said, PMI, whatever they said, and the taxes, which, by the way, if we go back to search results, you can actually see the taxes right down here. So that's your tax number right there. So if you put that in the calculator with the other things, you'll be able to get your mortgage payment. So if I did 300,000 and I put down 3.5%, and let's say my rate was 5%, and the PMI, let's just say, is 150, your mortgage person would tell you. I could tell you as well too and help you. And those taxes were 60. Oh, well, for 300,000, let's say it's 3,000 taxes per year. Home insurance is 1,200 a year. So my payment is 2,054.10. This is obviously not the exact number that your payment will be, but it gives you ballpark. So you can say, hey, I wonder what that house is or that house is. This is great because towns like Braintree and Norwood have low tax valuations, and by having lower tax valuations, you can actually afford more in that town. So if, let's say, your max budget was 2,200 in Norwood, you could actually afford, let's say, 325. In Norwood, you could afford 325. Where if I up the taxes to say like Dedham for the same house, you wouldn't be able to afford it. Now we'd have to come down to like 305. So where you decide to buy will definitely make an impact on how much you can afford as well. And then here we actually have our Cameron listings if you want to look at every listing the company has. And also the website. And then there's also my Facebook page. I definitely encourage you to join. And you can also notify me through the search results if you like. You can actually send me a thing that says, please add town, blah, blah, blah to my search or number of bedrooms to my search. Going back to the quick MLS search, you can actually also pick number of bedrooms and bathrooms. So I hope that this kind of helps you guys navigate this, and it's really good to use this because being able to use this, you get instant notifications. There's houses here that literally haven't even shown up yet on the big name brand sites like Zillow and Trillia. So you want to be on this page more than anything because it is literally the most updated. Just avoid the CTGs and the off markets because they're going to be tough to get into or off market. New and price change and act are the ones you should stick to. All right. Well, I hope everyone enjoys their search and I look forward to working with you. Thank you so much.